RBI regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited gi miyamna financial facilities sing lawirana ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies uripok tawrambam laikai Notice the ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited gi miyamna finance
First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's security breach was pre-planned by Congress, says Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. And India records 2.47 lakh new COVID cases in big jump, positivity up to 13%. Hello and welcome to ELITETV, your English news bulletin. I'm your host Deemita. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren has alleged the Congress-led Punjab government of security breach during the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying that the incident sent shockwaves across the country. Addressing reporters at Chief Minister Bungalow yesterday, Chief Minister N. Biren said that a reputed TV news channel has made a big disclosures on the negligence in the security of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Punjab on January 5 through a sting operations. He said that on the road leading to the Prime Minister's convoy, the protesters and the radical groups continued to do their protests, threatening the Prime Minister's security, and the Punjab police stood as mute spectators. The police were instructed by the channel-led governments in Punjab not to egg on the protesters, Chief Minister alleged. The Chief Minister said that on the January 11 night, the investigative team of the reputed news channel met some very big revelations on the plate and a willful lapse with the security of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which raises many questions and what the Bharatiya Janata Party has been saying. Now it is clear that Prime Minister's security breach in Punjab was not a coincidence but a bloody plot, not sudden but organized, not a natural but a conspiracy, and not spontaneous but sponsored, he added.
Party fighting country magi democracy se Bharat Laibak singi Prime Minister amana lakamatamda neither CM nor DGP or Chief Secretary mam overlap se masika so Bharat ki constitution Bharat ki sanbi Bharat ki lakh layo lakh crore chakal chamna se sinna baniya na loda lalo ai haina lowi na Sugumba Bangak Hagaba Haraki Sana Pathap Iwang, the Prime Minister of Papa, Pushi, the Sina Wamba, Masi, Miana, condemned Tomba, and the Mapuri Machaka, constitutionally, Kari Kari, Holo Payana, Pagaya, or a Sakarna, the Commission, Yang Sinton to have a demand.
A combined team of Technopole District Police, NAB, NCB and 8 MR comprising of additional SP Operations More, additional SP Law and Order Technopole STPO More, OC Technopole and OC Machi police stations in presence of Executive Magistrate and under the overall supervisions of SP Technopole carried out poppy destructions drive at the hill range of Machi village under Technopole district yesterday. Around 35 acres of poppy cultivations estimated to yield about 350 kgs were destroyed during the destructions drive. A case had been registered at Machi police stations. On the other hand, poppy destruction drive was also carried out at Panglan village area of Churachandpur district with combined teams of Churachandpur district police, NAV, Forest Department, 1st IRB on January 11th. About 20 acres of poppy cultivations estimated to yield about 80 kgs of opium were destroyed during the drive. A case FIR had been registered at Singhat police stations. The Kung Fu Referee Official Training Camp, jointly organized by Kung Fu Sports Associations of Maharashtra and Buddhist Kung Fu Martial Arts Associations Mumbai at Thane, Mumbai, Maharashtra from the January 8 under the supervisions of All India Kung Fu Federation's President Sifu C.L. Lama and General Secretary Sifu Dr. Huidrom Romant concluded today. All India Kung Fu Federation's President Sifu C.L. Lama and Kung Fu Association of Maharashtra General Secretary Jingshi Vivek Davedi fully educated during the training camp. The training camp was participated by Kung Fu Sports Associations of Maharashtra Chairman Mukesh A. Patel, Chairman Commissions Gayatri, Buddhist Kung Fu Martial Arts President Satish D. Mishra, Vice President Ranjan N. Molia, Treasurer Vilaj D. Kamble, Technical Director Manish Nedikar, Referee Commissions Member Om Prakash Gupta, Shunil L. Gupta, Datta R. Bawari, Organizing Committee Member Pinky Rani Singh, BKMA, Mumbai General Secretary Rahul Gawant. Certificates were also handed over to instructors of the training camp. Manipur battalions of Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South in a joint operations with Manipur police apprehended an active cadre of proscribed outfit PLA from Andro Kuman, Nungyum Bilaikai in Imphal East district on January 11th. Based on the specific input, troops of Assam Rifles along with Manipur police launched an operations which led to the apprehensions. The apprehended terrorist was handed over to Andro police stations for further investigations. In continuations with the efforts of Assam Rifle to reach out helping hand for the local populations and assist them in humanitarian aid, Somsai Battalion under the aegis of IGR South conducted a medical camp at Chalao and Kongaiville, Ukhrul district yesterday. As part of the OP Sadbhavana, the medical camp was organized to assist the villagers who have no access to basic healthcare services. Medical team from Assam Rifles carried out a health checkup of 209 villagers to assess their health status. The individuals diagnosed with severe disease were referred to civil hospital for detailed examinations. The medical camp culminated with distributions of essential medicines to villagers. Now let's take a short break again. Stay tuned for more updates.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing gi facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamnong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamnong Bazaar, Tinshit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test taujari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Sayon Hospital na Hagsel gi Maikaida awon ba ama purakna bagi khongthangda Nambol Bazar gi Koireng Road ta hospital ama hangdoktuna ana laing gi khudong chaba piba hausare. Medicine, ENT, Gynecology, Orthopedics, Pediatrics na chingba departments kaya amada laing bachathari. 24/7 gi facilities piduna X-ray, ultrasound, special and routine laboratory test kaya tawbagi khudong chaba su pizari. Sayon Hospital asina adom gi isabu na deyekta na laina ba laing na ba hotnabada achoba thodang lauduna adom gi punsibu nungayay faba punsiyema oina bagi pandam thamli. Didim lambida tangna tomthin nga liba hospital asina adom gi laing bagi maikaida achoba thodang lauzari. Sayon Healthcare and Research Institute, Nambol Makha, Koireng Road. Contact number 0385-2956711.
Notice sa ahanba oina RBI na regulate tawba amasung Ministry of Finance, Department of Financial Services, Government of India na Sarfisi Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All misang gi makada subsidized home loan pibda mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahumdoi hangdokchare chahi tara-taret ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lawiryanaba ningsingjari. Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters company
Welcome back again, you're watching ELITETV English News. India added 2,47,470 new coronavirus infections, the highest single-day rise in the ongoing web, taking the total tally of COVID-19 cases to 3,63,17,927, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 13.11%, up from 11.5% higher than yesterday. While the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 10.80%, the country also reported 380 new deaths, taking the total fatalities in India to 4,85,035, while active cases rose to 11,14,531. The active cases comprises 0.8% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate decreased to 95.59%, the ministry said. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi irked with chief ministers over the COVID situations today. News agency PTI reported, quoting sources. This is the second review meeting by the Prime Minister with the week. On Sunday, Prime Minister Modi had called for ensuring adequate health infrastructures at district levels and accelerating the vaccinations drive for adolescents in mission mode. On the other hand, Niti Aayog member Health Dr. V.K. Paul has warned that Omicron variant of coronavirus is not the common cold and it should not be taken lightly just because it is causing mild infections. He told media persons that this variant has led to the collapse of the health systems of some countries. Dr. Paul said COVID-19 pandemic has again become intense, this time powered by the Omicron variant, which is rapidly replacing or has already replaced Delta as the dominant form. He stressed that vaccinations is an important pillar in the COVID responses program. Dr. Paul said people need to be vigilant, get vaccinated and follow COVID-appropriate behaviors. Joint Secretary in Health Ministry Love Agrawal said that the number of districts reporting over 5% weekly COVID cases positivity has increased from 78 in the week ending on January 4 to 300 in the week ending on January 11th. He said that 19 states have over 10,000 active COVID cases. Dr. Agrawal said Mumbai, Pune and Thane in Maharashtra, Bengaluru urban in Karnataka, Kolkata in West Bengal and Chennai in Tamil Nadu are emerging as district of concern. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940289089982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi's security breach was pre-planned by Congress, says Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. And India records 2.47 lakh new COVID cases in big jump, positivity up to 13%. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Thank you and have a good day.